Alright, I'm just kind of playing with radio stuff today. Had the disc cone up and I figured, well, I'm going to try shortwave and see what happens. I'm running it through the distribution amp, through the disc cone, and simply just clipped on right there. And I'm able to pick up WWV pretty well, but I also brought in the long antenna and I'm going to hook it up and see how it works. I'll unhook disc cone. Apparently it's not doing any better than just the stubby antenna. Now let's put the long antenna on. Ooh. Quite a bit better. Now the trick here is, can I get Hawaii? And what happens with WWV, this version with the male voice is coming from Colorado, and I'm at 15 megahertz. But if I could hear a female voice announcing time just before the male voice, that means I'm also hearing Hawaii, because Hawaii uses the female voice, and that's why they do that, so that they can differentiate between the two regions. And I heard the female voice just before the male voice, which means with this long antenna this time of day, 15 megahertz is propagating all the way across the Pacific, all the way to the central US. That's pretty good. Things seem to be working okay. Let's keep it at 15 for a minute. You can hear that, right? Not hearing the lady's voice. Here's the guy's voice. So apparently Colorado, Fort Collins is coming in pretty good with my long antenna. Let's go down to 10. 10 megahertz. Can't hear her. Scale's not all that accurate though, is it? But I can hear the guy. But 15 megahertz seems to work the best around here. This time of day anyway.
The next morning.
Okay, that's not good. Okay, I don't know what happened. The computer just kind of stopped working. It's a very cold day today. It's probably, whoa, the seat is frozen. It was 28 degrees earlier. It's about that now. The computer stopped working. I'm not going to let that stop me. I've got this. I'm going to pick up some slow scan TV. Can you hear it? And then I'm going to record it from here to my phone. I know, that's really loud. But we're in the interim right now. Let me just start recording. Gotta be quiet, okay? And then my other office called. I guess it just isn't meant to be. So the only thing I could figure with that computer was that it is pretty cold, at least for us out here. 28 degrees is pretty chilly. And I had the computer plugged in and everything, but I had the SDR running. You would think it would not be so cold that it would stop working. Well, evidently it did, and it reported that the battery needed to be charged. I guess it was so cold the battery needed to be charged, even though it was plugged in. As soon as I brought it into this office here, I plugged it in, and in a matter of 2 minutes, things had warmed up. The case warmed up. It started working. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I was trying to use the disc cone to see if I could get ISS slow scan TV to work, because there's a thing happening with ARISS. I'll put a link so you can take a look at it if you want, but I was trying to capture some imagery. I think I'm going to have to figure a different way to do this. It's just too cold to do it the way I'm trying now. I think it just passed overhead. I heard it for a moment. And the moment's gone. Okay, really Beverly Hillbillies here.
Doggy.
I'm trying to record the audio on the video camera. I've got my radio set to 437.550. I heard it for a moment, and then the moment's gone. Only for a moment. I'm looking at the time, and it's 4:46. I'm sorry, 2:46. It's supposed to be passing overhead. I don't hear it. I hear it now. Better. Yeah, a lot of noise. The apples look good though. Okay. Another day. I don't have any passes over me. This was at about 30 degrees, which is kind of right off there into the west. Coming from the north going south. This antenna on this radio is tuned to about the right frequency. I thought it would receive it a little better than that. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Another day. Maybe I'll just go back to listening to Shortwave and WWV. At least I know it's going to be there. We'll see you next time.